Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Urias settles under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Woodruff has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. He's set. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Bryant, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Ripped down the first base line. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Cubbies. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Therefore it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. The pitch. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Almora. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. One away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Logan Morrison, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
This is pulled into right. Hayward is there. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
In now the Brewers DH, Ryan Braun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's Eric Sogard to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Almora will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Popped him up. Morrison has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch of the at-bat, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Rizzo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Narvaez.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hap is there, and he has it for the out. Now to the plate, Luis Urias.
Luis Urias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. To short. Baez fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Ready now, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cain stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Line drive to left. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. At the plate, Chris Bryant as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
The count 1-1.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And it's fouled away. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
He's going,
From the belt, the pitch in there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Contreras is sent packing for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Yelich, 28 years old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. There's Baez, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So here is Avisail Garcia.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kipnis has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off the
Digging
start,
in the switch hitter,
left
Ian
fielder,
Happ.
number
He'll
8.
start off the fifth in this one.
Happ.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. All two.
Count even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Yanked fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Brewers,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two and 0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3 and 0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Swinging the ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now both runners on the move. All even now, 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brewers strand 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Line towards center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. 1 down. In is Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
With one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
So here's Avisail Garcia. And the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant is up with it, and there's out number 2. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And this will be fouled away. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. 2-1 Milwaukee. Ray Black is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Well hit to right, but foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Into the box now, Ian Happ. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's okay.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
David Phelps will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Jason Kipnis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. This is line to left. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1.
7th inning,
Now batting, Logan Morrison, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Baseman, Logan Morrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and low here, ball one. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Adbert Alzolay comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Adbert Alzolay.
Stepping in now, Eric Sogard, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
To the plate now, Luis Urias. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
The count now at 2-2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Settling in now, Albert Almora. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Another 0-2 coming. Bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Corey Knebel takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Corey Knebel.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
That's out.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 2-1. Two out with the man at first. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cubs strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
On a line, that's a base hit. Heading for second is Yelich, and this one will bounce into the wall.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 0-1 the count. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and the runner back. A 1 pitch on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Into the box now, Keston Hiura. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
one of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in now, Logan Morrison. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. Now here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 5-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here comes the 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Hit in the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brandon Woodruff earns his first win of the season. Corey Knebel records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for